No Game No Life is a curious anime to me. I consider myself to be a not-so-cruel scorer, always giving anime a chance and always looking for positives, but this is not the case for No Game No Life with me. Considered to be the next best thing since canned bread, everybody seems to love this, and I'm the only one who can't see what is so good about it. I will try to give my vision on the show in the next couple of sections, so please bear with me. Story. The story, without giving away too much, it's about two overly intelligent pair of step-brothers Sora and Shiro who are portrayed as NEETs. They are bored with normal life and just love to play video games. One day they get the opportunity to join a game world where 16 races rule. In the game world, extreme and weird games exist with rules varying per agreement of the players, so everything is at stake. All seems peaches and cream for an interesting anime with some good story movement, except that the story progression is really slow. Art. To sum it all up, it's really nice neon colors. Very fluid and detailed animation, especially the background. I have to say that despite not enjoying the anime, this is its strongest asset, and it's really pleasing to the eye. Madhouse really did a good job with the art, and I think it's top 2 of the season along with Bokura wa Mina Kawasu. Sound. I don't think it was over the top or memorable that you want to buy the OSTs or anything. Nothing really negative else to say by my part except that it was solid. Characters, only will be covering 3. A. Sora, main character, 18-year-old NEET who lives with his lowly stepsister Shiro. Overly intelligent and with many sexual needs. According to the show, Sora quickly became an apparent icon this season for best character this season, and all I can say is why. One of Sora's biggest strengths is also his downfall as a character, and this is his super intelligence. Nothing is ever a challenge in this supposed challenging game world to him, and he always seems to have a plan for everything. He tries to be too cool for my liking. I never found any of his jokes or references to be funny or entertaining, only just kinda corny. B. Shiro, the other main character, 11-year-old stepsister of Sora. More intelligent than Sora apparently and has a brother complex. With Shiro, it's another case of overuse of lolas for roles that can be fulfilled with normal characters along with Black Bullet. I don't get the semi-naked scenes of Shiro, which in this case is a minor throughout the show, and it feels a bit disturbing. Shiro's downfall as a character to me is that she is just there to pull Sora back together, and do some crazy deus ex machina to pull him out of the rare stuff that he can't, going according to plan if we follow the show's logic, do. C. Stephanie Dola, the other main character whose purpose is nothing but be exposed half naked every 4 minutes and be mocked off because of her stupidity. I have gotten slander here on because apparently her role is much deeper in motivating Sora and whatnot if you go all philosophical with the fanboys. In reality it's not, and her contribution to the progression of the plot is about zero. Enjoyment. Where is the enjoyment supposed to come from this show? If it's the games, it did a poor job. You never get the sensation that the games are a challenge for any of the main characters because everything goes according to plan, and they are never really under any concern due to Sora and Shiro's super Einstein-like intellect. There is always something that saves them from defeat, or something which gets really annoying by episode 3 or 4. Let me say that chess game in episode the span of episodes 4-5. I may be wrong, is probably the worst thing you can ever watch since there is absolutely no logic behind it all, and it's just a complete out of thin air invention to win the game. The only game I really enjoyed were the last 2 episodes because the main characters were actually in a pinch. It goes in the most predictable way of having the most useless character in the show do something. It all went according to the same generic running theme throughout the show, that everything is going according to the super master plan, that we won the game before we even start. How do people get any joy out of this is beyond me. The core of the plot is really slow, and it's pretty much overshadowed by the fan service and stupidity of Stephanie, who is pretty much just a guinea pig to try out stuff throughout the show. Overall, in the end, I was really disappointed since I was looking forward to the show, and all I got was just a slap in the face of how overrated, flawed, and boring this show is some weeks in. The fan service outshines the plot, and that is already a red flag. The plot already weak to begin with, and all you get is boobs and stupidity with slow progression. It's not really ideal. Reviewers rating 4.